Hello, I see a couple people logging in. Good morning. Hope you're having a fantastic 2023 so far. I see Susan and Sheila. So I am going to get started here, even if we only have a few people on. I know time-wise, we're all probably playing catch up from the nice holiday break that we had. I'm going to keep the chat box settings on here so that I can see any questions that pop up as we go through the presentation here. But yeah, welcome so much to everyone who decided to wake up early and join me today. My name is Jose Aguilar. If I haven't already introduced myself in person, I am the new sales manager with TTC Tour Brands. I cover all of the brands you're probably familiar with, which is Luxury Gold, Insight Vacations, Contiki, Cost Saver, Trafalgar, of course, and Luxury Gold. So today's presentation is focused on three things. We're going to focus on how to grow a group business. We're going to focus on a deep dive into Insight Vacations, and we're also going to focus on Luxury Gold. For those of you that show up a little bit late to the meeting, that's okay. Just know that once everything is pre-recorded here, you're going to get it automatically sent to your email. So even if you logged in a few minutes late, you're not missing anything. I have my chat box active. If throughout the presentation you have any additional questions, do not hesitate, reach out to me and I'm happy to answer them, okay? But yeah, without further ado, I am just going to get started. So once again, I am Jose Aguilar with TTC Tour Brands, covering all the brands that you're probably familiar with. For us, it is about making sure we curate the best vacations possible for our travelers. It's been part of our DNA for over 100 years, as we are proud to be a part of the world's leading travel company, which is the Travel Corporation. It's a family owned and operated business passionate about crafting vacations for over 40 award winning brands. We make travel personal and put our guests at the heart of everything that we do. No matter where our guests travel or which travel corporation brand that they choose to travel with, we unlock the magic of the destination for all of our guests. TTC also owns and operates two highly respected and awarded luxury brands, Red Carnation Hotel and Uniworld. So today's agenda, we're going to dive into the very best in terms of luxury travel through our two luxury brands, which are Luxury Gold and Insight Vacations. I've also got some great tips, from one of our superstar travel advisors, Joanne Salandejo, who continues to book a large number of group packages using TTC Tour Brands. We're also going to finish our agenda highlighting the various resources that you as advisors have available to help you book these great group packages. But for now, let's dive right into our very first brand today, which is Insight Vacations. So we like to say welcome to the art of traveling in style with Insight Vacations. So today we are going to dive into what makes Insight Vacations so special and why it's the absolute right choice for your clients. But before we get into that, I do want to share this video with you. Let me know if you can't hear it for some reason. Oh,
We're excited to welcome you back to Traveling Around.
what happened there? So I just realized I wasn't sharing my screen just yet. Let's go back one slide here. Sorry, my computer is being funny, of course. There we go. All right, I'm going to play that video again for everyone.
Excited to welcome you back to Traveling Around.
All right, guys, I apologize. It looks like there were some technical difficulties there that I am trying to address. Said my internet connection was dropping off for some reason. So I'm trying to make sure that everybody's there. Can everybody hear me okay? Just wanted to make sure if you can throw it into the chat. Just want to make sure everyone's still connected. I'm going to reshare my screen here. All right. All right. So hopefully everybody can hear me. I do see, let me double check my messages here. Looks like we have 6 people on. Okay. So I'm going to continue. If for some reason you can't hear me, please throw it in the chat. I can see it right there. Okay. So yeah, that was a nice little. Okay, perfect. Hey, good morning, Sheila. So yeah, that was a nice intro to Inside Vacations, and the world is ready. I mean, we all dealt with the pandemic. We are still dealing with the pandemic, but the truth is, if you're vaccinated, you have a much lower risk of an issue. So in today's world, we are going to. What is going on? In today's world, there are so many choices on how we can travel, whether it's by car, by rail, by cruise, international versus domestic. It can be overwhelming. So here at Insight Vacations, we've sorted out all the details for you to ensure that when your clients choose a guided trip with us, they will truly have the ultimate vacation. So my goal today is to show you why Insight Vacations is the absolute perfect choice for you and your clients. Hey, good morning, Susan. So with over 140 trips to choose from, narrowing down the perfect destination is incredibly important. Europe is by far our most popular destination with over 100 itineraries to choose from the UK, Central Europe to Scandinavia or the Iberian Peninsula, and the Dalmatian coast. Our journeys are the perfect option for first time travelers to the most experienced. But don't be mistaken, we offer a lot more than just Europe. The Americas boast so many wonderful, diverse landscapes, cities, and cultural attractions that it's the perfect option for guests looking. What's going on? Sorry, guys. So it is the perfect option for guests looking for something new and interesting. We've got it all here in the Americas. Explore the Rocky Mountains of Canada, the national parks of the American West, sip on a mint julep in the South, check out the bright lights of the big cities in the Northeast, chow down on some fresh lobster in New England, or discover the ruins and jungles in South America. Our guided journeys here will explore places your clients have always dreamed about. And lastly, one of the most fascinating destinations guests can explore are in Asia and North Africa, with trips spanning destinations in Egypt, Jordan, Israel, Turkey, Greece, India, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. These are fascinating places rich in history and culture dating back thousands of years. So they are the perfect choice for your inside guests. But here at Insight, we do believe that where you stay makes the difference between a good vacation and a great, unforgettable one. That's why we take the greatest possible care in choosing hotels that are truly excellent in terms of style, location, and service, and are among TripAdvisor's most highly rated hotels. Whether it's an elegant countryside castle, oh, I'm sorry, guys, it's like changing without me touching anything. Whether it's an excellent, highly rated hotels, whether it's an elegant countryside castle or a boutique city center property, each one offers superb service and stylish, comfortable rooms. Now, a great example of our luxury hotels is Ashford Castle. It's set on 350 acres of picturesque land in Cong, Ireland. It dates back over 800 years and it was even once owned by the Guinness family. It is now one of the top awarded hotels in all of Ireland. Guests have access to activities such as golfing, horse riding, fishing, tennis, falconry, and so much more. So there is much to explore here and an absolute highlight for all of our travelers. Another great place to stay is a 2021 TripAdvisor Traveler's Choice Awarded hotel. This stunning hotel is critically acclaimed not only for its impeccable service, but for its breathtaking views and amenities. This retreat will enable guests to explore the ancient glacier and surrounding natural environment in an enriching and exclusive way. It's quiet, unhurried luxury, allowing guests to enjoy adventure and solitude in this spectacular scenery. This is called the Glacier View Lodge. And finally, the remarkable Petra Marriott Hotel. We recently had a crew from TTC Tour Brands do a great tour out in Jordan. Really beautiful accommodations. They all absolutely love the Petra Marriott. So the hotel truly embraces traditional hospitality, all while overlooking Jordan's timeless wonder, Petra. It's prized for its anticipatory and traditional service designed to exceed all expectations. The hotel is a haven for comfort and luxury. For relaxation, guests can swim in the outdoor pool and enjoy the breathtaking views of Petra's mountains, or rejuvenate their body with a Turkish bath, sauna, or massage. So it truly is a haven of relaxation after a day of exploration. Now, when we say comfort and style, comfort is our top priority. That is why at Insight Vacations, your guests will enjoy twice the legroom and twice the views in our customized motor coaches, something else that no other guided travel company has to offer. Who would prefer to sit in coach if you could sit in business class instead? The same thing applies for traveling on land. Do not send your clients on a trip where they will be cramped in a tiny seat with obstructed views. Send them on an Insight vacation trip where they can truly sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Another key feature to Insight Vacations is our culinary passion. We love great food and we absolutely know where to find it. Wherever we travel, our resident foodies seek out the most authentic culinary experiences, granting Insight guests a true taste of all the regions that we visit, no matter the county or culture. Insight seeks out fresh ingredients, seasonal menus, and excellent local wines to engage all of your senses and highlight the full ambiance of the land, people, and its history. You get the I'm so sorry it keeps doing that. So you get the full flavor of a destination by dining as locals do, whether that's enjoying a traditional meal in their home or in a restaurant that only residents know about. One of the most special culinary experiences come from our exclusive dine at home options, where we are welcomed into the local home for a dinner party. Who doesn't love a good dinner party? We know home cooked meals are very special, which is why we offer our guests a chance to dine at the home of a local foodie. We cater to many different dietary restrictions and are pleased to say we are the best tour company for vegetarians. Each included meal will have a thoughtfully selected and delicious vegetarian option. That is a big deal. So, one of the most distinguishing features is our unique Insight experiences that you will find on Insight Vacations and nowhere else. These experiences take you beyond sightseeing. Guests will have access to rare and authentic experiences that are unavailable to other travelers with any brands, and certainly not if they're traveling on their own. They will get to know the destination intimately with exciting activities, meaningful interactions with local people and experts, and as well as local insight. So, these are the type of experiences that enrich your guest vacation for a much higher and better value. A perfect example of one of our many Make Travel Matter experiences is in Venice, where we visit the Venetian Art Center to watch a traditional glass-blowing demonstration. This experience preserves local traditions, protects natural and built heritage sites, and promotes cultural vibrancy. The experience has an educational component for guests to learn about how the organization contributes to the sustainability and resiliency of this community. In a private lesson, guests learn about the tradition of the craft dating back to the 15th century and witness the master craftsman turn colored glass into works of art. The experience also helps safeguard traditional practices that are significant to this community. And through our visits, we continue to support the workshop and the survival of this traditional craft. Another example of an insight experience is on our enchanting Canyonlands. Guests will travel to the centerpiece landscape of the Navajo Nation, Monument Valley Tribal Park. Soaring spires, sculpted columns, towering, majestic giant sandstone buttes, and broad mesas. They are all there right in front of you. Guests will meet their Navajo local experts and board all terrain vehicles with open sides for a private, off the beaten path exploration of this magical valley. They will learn about Navajo history, culture, and heritage from their expert as they travel deeper in the natural wonders of this unique landscape. Such an enriching experience is such an enriching experience is getting to learn about this incredible landscape from the people who live and breathe it every day. If you're a big fan of old westerns, this is the backdrop you see on many famous films, so it's definitely worth checking out. And then, of course, we have new 2022 and beyond. We are including a lot of our Make Travel Matter experiences on multiple different brands. So, as an Insight guest, you will enjoy many experiences on your tour that align with our values of sustainable tourism. These are conscious travel experiences chosen with great care based on the positive social or environmental impact they have both on their communities and with those who experience them, like you and your clients. Make Travel Matter experiences advance the United Nations global goals, as well as having a positive impact on travelers and the communities that we visit. They are chosen with great care using an assessment endorsed by sustainable tourism experts. A great example of that is in Seville, Spain, where we visit and support the Cristina Huron Foundation of Flamenco Art. It is a private, nonprofit entity created in 1993 in Seville by Cristina Huron, a Hispanic and American, oh my goodness, an American patron. It aims at the promotion, the teaching, and the conservation of flamenco both in Andalusia and Spain, as well as internationally. The Treadwright Foundation is sponsoring the Christina Huron Foundation of Flamenco Art to establish 4 Treadwright scholarships for advanced guitar, singing, and dance students of the foundation. Not only do we support the school, but we also visit it for a fun, interactive evening of dance lessons, and of course, a private performance by the incredibly talented students. Truly an exceptional experience only found at Insight Vacations. All right. And then this is an amazing Make Travel Matter experience. It's called the Iraq Al Amir Women's Cooperative. It's in Amman, Jordan. We visit, hey, Joanne, we visit the Iraq Al Amir Women's Cooperative, which was founded by the Noor Al Hussein Foundation in 1993. It aims to make the women in the area financially independent and to raise their standard of living by increasing their income and preserving local heritage. The cooperative, which is managed and run by local women, has provided training projects as well as for more than 150 women from all of the villages of Wadi Sir on a variety of handicrafts. The Treadwright grant, delivered in partnership with Tourism Cares, will allow the organization to consistently have the necessary materials on hand as well as to help to complete a built out of their gift shop. And we also provide merchandising expertise and allow the group to expand their food services, creating more income opportunities for the cooperative's members. Guests can participate in a visit here on our Jordan experience, as well as our Israel and Jordan journey. And finally, in South Dakota, we visit Crazy Horse Memorial, which is dedicated to protecting and preserving the cultural tradition and living heritage of the North American Indians. A special insight experience awaits as you are taken up to stand face to face with this impressive sculpture. It measures 641 feet long and 563 feet high. The piece takes the record as the world's largest mountain carving, an experience no other guided brand has to offer, truly getting you face to face with this incredible monument. But yeah, we're going to look at our travel directors. So with Insight Vacations, you will have a travel director, a driver, as well as a well-being director team. They all take care of all the details from day one to the very last. They know the streets, the customs, and the language. It is like having a friend in a city to show you the best restaurants and share the heartbeat of your destinations. There are guests, insider access to all the places that they will visit. Not only that, but they will handle all the logistics, where to go, how to get around, ticket purchasing, making reservations, etc. All the tedious things that take hours in a day, so our guests can sit back and relax knowing that they are in very capable hands. Now, we do have different travel styles available, and it is important to pay attention to these details when you're booking a tour. On our easy pace journeys, guests will have more time to explore destinations at their own pace. In each destination, guests can settle into their hotel by enjoying a minimum 3-night stay. Oh my goodness, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Experience more free time with additional relaxed start mornings built into the trip and relax at their leisure on many points throughout the trip. So great idea for somebody who's maybe been to a destination, seen all the sites, and wants to do a little bit of a deeper dive into a certain area and kind of slow things down. Our country road trips are great for guests that are typically to, I'm sorry, our country road trips guests go off the typical tourist path and visit hidden retreats. You meet amazing locals, you enjoy farm to table dining. Country road journeys are the perfect choice for travelers who have already traveled with us or have already seen the iconic sites and destination and want to see something new and exciting. Our regional journeys travel deeper into a destination by picking one place that guests have always wanted to visit. They are carefully planned to let guests explore one region or country in depth in order to really know its people, traditions, and culture. Think about diving deep into the city of Paris. Maybe you want to explore all of Spain. So these regional journeys are really meant to highlight a specific region or area. Now, for our first time travelers, I'd highly recommend our discovery journeys. They're ideal travel style for people just visiting a destination for the first time. They show off the very best of a region. We have them in Europe, Britain, USA, and even more. These trips will introduce guests to multiple countries in one comprehensive journey, giving travelers a chance to explore and immerse themselves into the destination and people. I call these the sampler platters, and of course, they're great for anyone looking to visit all of the iconic sites. Let's talk about one of our best selling trips, and that is Best of Ireland in Scotland. It's no surprise, it's 14 days. This journey is an absolute top seller. This itinerary explores the north and south of Ireland alongside Scotland's Gaelic grandeur. Guests experience centuries of rich history, stunning landscapes, all while meeting legendary local people. This is the perfect itinerary for first time travelers to both countries, looking to explore the big cities, small towns, and tick off multiple bucket list experiences in 2 weeks. So let's explore a few highlights from the trip, I should say. So perched on the tip of the famous causeway, we've got the Ballygally Castle, a stunning 17th century castle which overlooks the golden sands of Balagali Bay and has uninterrupted views across the Irish Sea. On this journey, guests enjoy one of our top-rated insight experiences in Dublin when we visit Trinity College. Here, guests meet our local expert, a university insider for a tour of the world-famous college built in the 16th century. Who better to share stories and the history of the college than someone who lives and breathes it every day? Guests gain a deeper appreciation for the university before visiting the library, where the very best part of the day is in store. Guests are whisked past the lines with our priority access and taken straight inside, where they will get to view the ancient Book of Kells, which dates back to AD 800. It is one of the finest and most famous preserved illuminated manuscript that contains four Gospels of the Bible, truly a sight to be seen. We pride ourselves in showing guests not only the sights, but the insights of the places and people we introduce them to provide a deeper value that is simply unavailable with any other company or independent traveler. And it would not be a top itinerary if we didn't talk about food. On our final night in Edinburgh, we have an unforgettable celebration dinner at the restaurant Galvin Brasserie Deluxe. Guests will feel transported to the center of Paris with chic black and white design, all while capturing a modern take on traditional Scottish cuisine. It's the perfect way to cap off this unforgettable 14 days. Another huge benefit of Insight Vacations, smaller groups allows you to maximize your guest time. Part of traveling in comfort is also how large your group size is. So with Insight Vacations, we offer 3 different group sizes to suit your guests' wants and needs. No matter which option they choose, our guests will spend less time waiting in line and more time making memories with their travel companions, not to mention having more time and attention by their travel director and well-being director. So let's take a look at 3 different options we offer. So your clients can choose the right group size that's perfect for them. Our standard groups are on average 33 guests with a maximum of 40, while our small group departures are available at 24 guests max. So small private groups, if your clients are looking to travel with their own private group, small private groups are an opportunity to book a tour of interest and travel exclusively with your friends and family. Your clients will have the peace of mind while they travel with people they know and with our elevated hygiene standards and protocol. The health and well being of our guests and team has always been a huge part of Insight Vacation's top priority. All they have to do is browse our exciting collection of trips, select an available departure, and our dedicated reservations team will help arrange your private booking. Small private groups are available for groups of 12 or more and are subject to availability. All Insight Vacation trips are bookable for private groups. Now, if you're looking for a group to just jump on a set departure, you can look to make space on a larger group. But if maybe you don't want it to be exclusive, we offer enticing discounts when guests travel on a set departure. Simply secure 9 to 40 places on a set departure and enjoy the fabulous benefits. Not to mention, when you book 15, the 16th guest is free. So it's perfect for the group leader or the Pied Piper who's getting everyone together here. Now, custom groups, if your clients are looking to create their own private group trip with Insight, our team of group specialists can design a tailor-made itinerary to suit their group's budget, special interests, and business requirements. We can create custom group itineraries to Europe, Britain, and Ireland, North America, Latin America, Egypt, Turkey, Jordan, and Israel. With a minimum of just 10 adults to charter their own private tour, it's the absolute perfect option for a lot of travelers. So if you're thinking of where you might find these types of groups, think hobby and social groups such as art and history, food and wine, gardening, military, battlefields, sports, wellness, religion, faith, schools, photography. There's a lot of really great group options out there, and I am always here to help. Now, we are going to jump into our beautiful luxury brand, Luxury Gold. We call it the new golden age of travel. Before I move on, though, any questions on Insight? I am just going to leave it up there on the chat. It looks like people are here. But yeah, if you have a question, pop it in. I am going to keep on rolling here. So with Luxury Gold, we do, feel that with Luxury Gold, it's about the journey. Why do you travel? To savor unfamiliar flavors, study new ways to live, to explore dance, art, music, to imagine the past. Whatever your passions will immerse you. Whatever your preference will fulfill it. And whatever your perspective will shift it. Each destination has its unique experiences and stories. Our worldwide collection offers adventures that dazzle and inspire. So, really, where do you want to start? On all of our tours, you'll explore in small groups with like minded travelers from throughout the English speaking world. The camaraderie is never forced. You'll find friendly, sociable people who also value quiet, personal time to reflect on the journey. And I'm going to play a small video here for you. Beautiful shot of all the areas we cover there with Luxury Gold. I love that video. So yeah, if any of you are interested in the brand new 2023 brochures that are in, please send me an email after this presentation, jose.aguilar@ttc.com, and I'm happy to get brochures sent out to you. But yeah, with luxury gold, one of the biggest advantages that your clients will have is we travel in smaller groups. On average, we're averaging about 20 guests per coach. So the benefit is more personalized service from your travel concierge, and you gain access to the people and places that just can't be experienced with larger groups. You'll travel from one area to the next with ease, and you'll also enjoy luxurious transportation along the way. We'll take care of every detail. Your private car airport transfer will pick you up from the front door. You'll arrive at your destination airport and we'll be there to greet you. You'll settle in and relax as we whisk you off to your warm welcome at your specially selected and luxuriously appointed hotel. Your luxury adventure truly starts here. We're talking five-star hotel stays on pretty much all of our itineraries with Luxury Gold. With twice the legroom, twice the views, our guests feel completely at ease and relaxed in our customized motor coaches. We are the only guided vacation brand that offers 10 to 11 inches of extra legroom seats and twice the window views. For someone like myself who's 6'2", that is huge. So when you're traveling through Tuscany or New England's fall foliage, or really wherever your guests choose to travel, you'll be able to enjoy the beautiful landscapes in true comfort. Our guests can sit back and enjoy the ride in style. Now, luxury gold hotels, they're just the best. That's the best way to describe them. We're keeping your clients at the absolute best hotels available. Think luxurious comfort, elegant surroundings, excellent locations, and supremely high standards of service. Our carefully curated selection of places to stay truly immerse you in each destination. You'll spend your leisure time relaxing at a rejuvenating spas, golfing on world-class courses, and sipping on cocktails at some of the most beautiful and distinctive bars out there. It's time to let go of any concerns that they have and just let them sit back, relax, inhale, and truly enjoy their stay. Here's a couple of hotel venues that we visit. The Hotel d'Angleterre in Geneva. We've got beautiful Fairmont in Banff Springs. We've got the Parisi Udvar Hotel in Budapest and the Kisisana Hotel in gorgeous Capri. That'd be my favorite if I had to choose right there. But yeah, when you check in, you will receive a personal letter from your traveling concierge reconfirming arrangements made for you that evening and outlining the exciting plans for your next few days. We know that some days you may seek company, others you might crave solitude. You can have it both ways through the attention, skill, and knowledge of your travel concierge. Our travel concierges are there to support you from the beginning, understanding your preferences and desires before your tour, as well as on hand throughout to personalize details that make your holiday unforgettable. They'll design your journey to highlight immersive experiences that make your travels personal and one of a kind. Your specially trained well being director, meanwhile, will be dedicated to your well being and peace of mind, ensuring that your experiences and services adhere to local protocols. Your only responsibility is to sit back and enjoy the journey. Now, dining is a personal pleasure. It's about perfectly planned meals, sustainable fare at a Michelin-starred restaurant, and perfectly surprising ones. Was that a royal sitting next to you at that table? It's always about you. You may find yourself indulging in award-winning fare one evening and diving into the street food scene the next, following a day on a foodie tour. From private cooking classes with culinary masters to marvelous lunches at picturesque vineyards, dining is a highlight of your journey rather than just a mealtime. Your dining experiences are indeed exceptional, but it's also about having space and time to relax and explore because you know that every detail is handled with expertise and care. It's about VIP experiences, those exclusive moments behind the scenes, after hours, and just before the curtain rises. Imagine yourself here behind the towering royal gates of the Jaipur City Palace, not used by the public. You will enjoy a fascinating tour through the spectacular palace and savor a locally inspired high tea in a private living room of the Maharaja. You'll explore rooms that do not open to other visitors and see this exquisite crystal table handcrafted by renowned artisan René Lalique in the home of the royal family and the young king. Our local experts love to share the iconic landmarks and museums so important to the local history and people, and they invite you to wander through the very hallways, rooms, and the grand staircases as the royals that occupied these places once did. Let's see this a little bit more in depth on this video. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps over here. That last palace was where Mozart did a concert, so that's amazing that your guests get to visit that area. But yeah, it is an incredibly immersive experience throughout your journey. After discovering and appreciating the key features of your destination, you are invited to select an even deeper exploration from a choice of included experiences. You can learn more, see more, and taste more in curated experiences that are suited for your specific interest. Now, our timeless Scandinavian journey is a perfect example of these really in depth, exclusive experiences. You'll get to visit the Oslo Opera House after having enjoyed morning sightseeing. Those that want to learn about this key piece of the Oslo skyline can enjoy a tour of the Opera House and learn about the productions, how the Opera House manages the works in their busy performance schedule and its design. But if you don't want to see the opera house, it's such an innovative, exciting modern city, Oslo, that perhaps you prefer to get moving and take a bike ride to the fascinating neighborhoods that you would likely not see otherwise and feature the site of Oslo as locals tend to see it daily. Another huge thing with luxury gold is relaxed start. Sleep in late if you choose. We've included days with relaxed starts. Enjoy complimentary breakfast in bed, lounge in your plush robe, dine al fresco by the pool, or dress up for some cocktails. With luxury gold, your physical comfort is taken care of along with your intellectual pursuits. So your day will be bookmarked by elegant hotels and exceptional dining. We know you have thought about how you can affect change to support our fragile world more than ever. Your travels can have a positive impact on the communities, planet, and wildlife that you visit. Explore with a clear conscience, knowing that when you travel with luxury gold, your journey has a positive impact on the world. Make Travel Matter is our commitment to support and encourage sustainable tourism and conscious travel. Since 2008, the Travel Corporation, our family run parent company, has demonstrated our commitment to make travel matter through the Tread Right Foundation, our not for profit organization. TreadRight has supported over 50 sustainable tourism projects worldwide, while also guiding our business on matters that reflect our sustainable values. From implementing a pioneering animal welfare policy to an industry leading ban on avoidable single use plastics, on the spectacular majesty of the Rockies journey across Western Canada, you will join a remarkable Make Travel Matter experience and meet the First Nations Cree warrior women from the Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation. That just sounds cool. You will learn about Indigenous spirituality, music, and drumming as you engage in a fascinating conversation about the Aboriginal culture of Canada, an incredibly moving experience that will fill your heart and touch your soul. On your journey today, you discovered the new golden era of travel, luxury hallmarks that will make memories to be treasured and shared for a lifetime. The magnificent hotels, your traveling concierges, exceptional dining, VIP experience the chairman's collection, and how we travel with purpose come together to create journeys truly unlike any other. But for me, it really is about making sure your guests truly understand everything that they're getting with Luxury Gold, an incredibly thought out experience with high luxury branded hotels, exceptional dining, and we are going to jump into what we consider, our luxury brand, which is of course, oh, I'm sorry, apologize. I got a little tripped up here. All right. So if you guys are considering a tour with Luxury Gold, you have chosen well. So as a passionate traveler, I can assure you that Luxury Gold shares your vision that travel can be curated, unexpected, luxurious, and exclusively for you. So everyone, thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce you to Insight Vacations and Luxury Gold. I'd like to jump into some great tips that I received from Joanne Salandejo, who is here watching this stream. So thank you, Joanne, for speaking with me. She's a fantastic travel advisor with years of experience who consistently books group travel. So we have different types of group departures, scheduled departures where we can add a small group to an existing itinerary, exclusive departures where your group gets a private experience reserving the entire coach, and finally custom departures, fully customizable with custom group size and departure dates. Let's learn a little bit more. So if you're looking for a scheduled departure, all you're doing is selecting an existing brochure date. If you have a minimum of 9 guests, all we would require to hold those spaces is a $500 group deposit. We will hold that space up to 150 days prior to the departure date. Exclusive departures means you're booking the entire coach. You're looking at a $1,000 group deposit that is required for us to hold that space, and we will hold it up to 180 days prior to departure. So, just to be clear, exclusive departures, you're just picking an already existing itinerary, but you're booking the entire coach. And then, of course, we have custom departures, tailor made itineraries, minimum of 10 plus guests, minimum of 4 nights. A $500 group deposit is required. We give quotes. Is the deposit refundable? Yes, as long as it's basically before that 150-day cutoff that I mentioned, Sheila. Yes. But yeah, $500 group deposit on custom tours. The quotes are given at net rate. So custom departures are a little different. You reach out to us, we can custom tailor make an itinerary, but just know that when we give you the quote, that is a net rate, which means there's no commission coming your way. So if we quote you 1,500 per person, if you want to make a little extra, you need to charge 2,000 or so to make 500 extra per person. So just to be clear there. But yeah, let's jump into some of the tips that I learned from Joanne. So how do you group more bookings? Well, one of the best tips that I received from Joanne that's not just good for you, but it's also good for your community. Be active. Be active in your community. I myself recently volunteered with the American River Conservancy. It's a great group that takes care of the American River out here. Something I'm passionate about. I do a lot of running. So, of course, I wanted to do my part and contribute. I'm signing up for their next river cleanup. Choose something that you're interested in. If you're not interested in picking up garbage by the river, volunteer for an animal organization, volunteer to help out with unhoused and maybe a food kitchen or something like that. So choose something that you're going to like, because if you choose something you don't like, you're probably not going to continue it. So really make sure you focus on something you're passionate about. There are so many volunteer organizations to choose from. Not only will you feel great, but you'll also meet other like-minded individuals. You'll form strong bonds with others, and from there you can network and introduce yourself, and of course highlight what you do. Many will be intrigued. As soon as you tell someone you're a travel advisor, they're going to perk up and go, "Oh, really? I was thinking about taking a trip here, though." Just to be clear, bring some business cards with you, but you're not trying to close a group on that first visit. Don't show up to one event and think, okay, I'm just going to try to sign up as many people as I can tonight. It really is about getting involved, being an actual member of your community so that people get to know you and you get to know them. Tip number 2, when your guests that have already bought a package tour with you come back from their tour, give them a little time to decompress, but make sure you ask them this incredibly important question. Where do you want to go next? After your guests have returned from one of our life changing trips, give them a few days to settle in and then reach out. Ask them this question: where do you want to go next? Absolutely, Veronica, super important. Listen to them, let them explain as much as they want. Ask them what they enjoyed most about their last trip. Do you have any friends you'd like to travel with? Referrals, of course, are always critical. Ask open ended questions, nothing that they can simply respond with a yes or a no. For example, oh, did you like your trip to Italy? Yes. That doesn't help you very much, right? What did you like most about Italy? Oh my God, when we saw the Trevi Fountain, blah, 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 visiting the Vatican, boom, it opens it up. You start getting a lot more responses that way. Do not give a hard pitch to these guests. This call is for information gathering only. That is it. You're listening well, you're taking notes, you're gathering as much information as you can. You're really getting to know your clients on a deeper level so that you can really see what they enjoyed, what they didn't enjoy. So you're really looking out for them, and they're going to see this whole interaction as, oh, wow, they really care. They're super sweet. They called me to check in afterwards. You're going to keep building that relationship. For us in the travel industry, these relationships are important. You're going to probably get this person on another trip in the future. So you want to come off in a positive way, not always just trying to close them on the next trip. Now, tip number 3, put that data together. If you're communicating with all of your clients, are you noticing any trends? Are you getting a high number of people saying, oh, I love Italy. I definitely want to go to Germany. Oh, I've never been to England. Are you getting a lot of those same responses? Is there a popular destination emerging? Make a list. If you keep talking to people, reaching out to your clients, and you realize, oh, shoot, I've got over 10 people responding that they really want to hit, Ireland and Scotland. There you go. Start putting that in the back of your mind. Like, maybe I can put together a group for Ireland and Scotland. So it's about the type of group. Are you getting a lot of responses to Europe, South America, national parks? Are they active, gentle pace? Are they foodies? Is it faith based? Being able to categorize your clients using spreadsheets, if you're familiar with how to do that, is a really great effective tool. If you find a system that works for you, you can put reminders in your phone, do whatever it takes. But once you see a tour that you want to focus on, it really is time to start building that trip to try and sell it. So my next tip is going to be include everything in the price. This is a turnkey group tour you are offering people. Includes flights, airport transfers, insurance. You have to make sure the pricing is accurate. And that's where we are positioned to be an incredibly reliable asset for you and your future group bookings. Reach out to me. I can connect you to our group team. They can start putting together packages for you. We can build even beautiful landing websites. You can also, when you're trying to book group travel, highlight the additional savings. Most group trips tend to save 5%, or sorry, group travelers, I should say, tend to save 5% more off of an already exceptionally priced trip. So really highlight the savings to try to create that, desire to join. Now, another big tip that I received from Joanne: gather everyone before you travel. Super important. If you already have 4 or 5 people, it's just the beginnings of a small group trip, but they're definitely interested in going. Oh, and there you go. Joanne says she also includes a prepaid gratuity if any is included. So that's a great thing too. Thank you, Joanne. But yeah, gather everyone before you travel. Create a small event. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be a small conference room in a local hotel. It can literally be a private dining room in a small restaurant. Offer something to get your guests to show up, whether that's free lunch, free apps. Tell your clients to invite their friends. Tell them to bring them along. Have them RSVP. Don't just leave it open. Create some sort of invitation, either an evite or something, so that you can actually see, okay, I've got 5 confirmed and each one's bringing a guest, so I need to set something up for at least 10. Or if you get really lucky and more people start to register, you might have to, change venues and get something with a little more space. At this gather event, you're not just going around meeting everyone, you are starting to get to the point where you need to start booking these spots. So you're going to present your trip, you're going to highlight the savings. If you have guests in the room who have already gone on our trips before, get them involved. Tell them to, what was your favorite experience? Get them to get their friends excited. They are going to sell this trip more than you're going to sell it. Your friend in your ear saying, "Come on, man, it's going to be fun. We're going to go to Italy. We're going to do this. We're going to do that." That's going to have more of an effect than you calling them every other day and saying, "Hey, you ready to sign up? Hey, do you still want to do this trip? Hey, what's going on?" So it is important to get them to invite their friends. That's how you grow that 4 to 5 group tour to now it's all of a sudden 10 to 11 people and you're good to go. Now, this is something that Joanne says that she no longer does simply because she just doesn't have the time, but she did say it was effective. You're going to focus your advertising if you have the budget. Small ads focused on your target audience are effective, but take time and resources to develop. If you're looking to promote a specific group tour, we at TTC Tour Brands can provide some assistance with images or design. Please note, though, any marketing requests for TTC Tour Brands group promotions must be submitted to me, your travel manager or your sales manager, at least 8 weeks prior to the desired delivery date. So if you're trying to promote a trip in June, don't reach out to me May 15th and say, "Jose, I've got this thing in 2 weeks." I can guarantee you I won't be able to turn things around fast enough. But if you know you've got something that you'd like to plan for June, reach out to me now. Let's start working on, what kind of message you want to get out there. And we can work together to try to build something that's going to be attractive to your future clients. Now, we can provide beautiful interactive landing pages for your group tour where they can sign up right through your page. We are very well positioned to accommodate all of your future group travel bookings. I am also available to discuss group growth opportunities and how to focus our time and resources. In fact, if you'd like to schedule some time to discuss any upcoming groups, just email me directly, jose.aguilar@ttc.com. Beyond that, I just want to thank everyone who showed up for this meeting. I know it's the first of the year. We just had some time off. It always takes us a few days to recover, but you guys are awesome. You showed up to a great training. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little bit more about groups from one of our top selling group producers. So, once again, I just want to thank everyone. I want to make sure that we make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't already, I highly encourage you create an account here at agents.ttc.com/login. You will be able to access all of the different brands and different destinations that we visit, and all of our 2023 tours are active on this portal. But does anyone have any additional questions that I can help answer for you? Feel free to throw them in the chat. I'll hang out for a few minutes here. I wanted to wrap this up right at 10, so we are pretty close here. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. You have a great day as well. No questions. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Appreciate it. Thank you for all your help on this one. I don't see any questions popping up. All right. Well, I just want to say once again, thank you all so very much. You are awesome. I'm always available. Happy to be back. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm ready to get this travel season going. So please feel free to reach out to me if I can be of assistance in any way. Thank you all again. And that's all I have for you. We'll catch you next time. Okay. Bye bye.